Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah rabbil alamin wassalatu wassalamu ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi washabihi ajma'in. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wa hlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. How you doing? Did you enjoy the weather? MashaAllah. I think this preparation for weather over there. Yeah, it's almost the same. So, inshallah, today we will just give you a summary about our journey, the journey of Umrah, right? And the word Umrah is the same like the word Umr. Umr, Ma'mur, Innama Ya'muru. The Quran mentions many things, right? All have connection with prosperity, right? Maintaining something. Innama Ya'muru Masajid Allah, right? And also the word Umr means the age, right? So this is like the journey of your life, you know, because when you go there, you're going to go to the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and sometimes you have to spend your life for that. A long time ago, people take something 1 year, 2 years, you know, from Indonesia, for example. So to motivate you about something in Islam, we have to have in Arabic called ad-dawafi. Of then is to talk about the virtue of Umrah. What is the virtue of Umrah? Right? Allah SWT said in Quran, وَأَتِمُّ الْحَجَّ وَالْأُمْرَةَ لِلَّهِ. Right? He said complete Hajj and Umrah only for Allah. As we know that Umrah is a sunnah, right? Hajj is wajib. But if you go to Hajj, Umrah become wajib, right? Like wudu, wudu is sunnah. But when you're going to pray, wudu become wajib, right? Nabi Muhammad said that the performance of Hajj and Umrah increase a person's lifespan, yeah, and eradicate poverty and sin, just as rust removed from the iron when placed in the furnace. Right? Subhanallah. So two things: make your life longer and also wipe out the sin, right? Read for me, inshallah. Come on. Frequently, the mustahab, right? Sayyidina Aisha, not only Umrah, he performed for 60 times, right? Of course, from Medina to Makkah, not too far, right? So that means if you have ability, physically, financially, it's good sometimes to go Umrah a lot, right? So Umrah wipe out the sin. Umrah. Who did Umrah last year? You did, right? MashaAllah. Yeah, like Jum'ah into Jum'ah, right? Ramadan into Ramadan, they put out in between. Yeah. Okay. So what the condition of Umrah? First must be Muslim. To Makkah, before you enter Makkah, you can see non-Muslim, turn right. Yeah. Must be a sound of state of mind. Right? Must be free, but have necessity, power, and ability. Yeah. So therefore, the Prophet Muhammad said, if you intend to do Hajj or Umrah, do immediately, before something happens. Right? Maybe before you are in good health, and suddenly some people sometimes become paralyzed, right? Or sometimes you have money and then you don't have money. Right? So when you're doing Umrah, you become Allah's guest. Would you like to read for me? Yeah.
It is narrated from Abu
Hurairah.
Rashimullah stated, the performers of Hajj and Umrah are guests of Allah. If they seek something from Him, He will grant them. If they seek forgiveness, He will forgive them.
MashaAllah. Right? So when you are there, you are not guest of Salman. Right? The guest of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You know, but be careful, right? When you going to visit like governor or White House, there's a certain protocol you have to follow. What kind of clothes you have to wear. It's the same also. You're going to meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you have to also follow certain protocol, etiquette. Yeah. Continue.
In another hadith, the performers of Hajj and Umrah are the special guests of Allah. Whatever they ask for, they are granted, and what they pray for, it is granted to them. And what they spend, they are rewarded for it. They are granted a recompense of 1 million, sorry. 1 million dirhams for the sake of 1 dirham spent.
Subhanallah. Right? So this is very important. You pray for all type of dua. Because you are, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, you are my guest. You know, when you have guests, you want to respect and you have to open everything for the guest. So the Arab very good. When welcoming somebody said, Ahlan wa sahlan wa marhaban. 3. Ahlan wa sahlan wa marhaban. Ahli. So you are coming to my house, you are my family. Wa sahlan, everything easy for you. Wa marhaban is my chest is open. Right? Yeah. So therefore if you go to the salam. To the airport in Egypt, you know, you're ahlan wa sahlan wa marhaban, right? But the problem, some Indonesian ustad went to Pakistan, and in Pakistan they're writing in I think in Urdu, so the word in Arabic writing, right? It's writing like this. So the write like this. Wailun lakum. Wailun lakum. That means woe be upon you, or hell be upon you. Right? So how come I come to your country and he said woe be upon you? No, this sin means welcome. Welcome. They didn't put like this. So they were right? This means welcome is how you write in Arabic. Welcome like this. Like for example, if you go to, inshallah, you go to the Jeddah or Makkah, you will see also like this. If you read it, this is Aisun Karim. Aisun Karim. Lost hope is honor. I said, how come somebody lost hope and be honored? It's ice cream. Yeah. This is how to write the ice cream in Arabic. Yeah. Yeah. So Umrah is very easy. You know, basically when you do Umrah, you have to do 5 things. Number 1, you wear ihram. So inshallah, you're going to wear ihram when we are in Medina. right, on the way to Mecca. They call Bir Ali, right? When you wear ihram, don't make intention. So we're going to wear ihram in the hotel and ride the bus, and then we stop in the Masjid Dhul Hulaifa, or Masjid Bir Ali. We pray 2 rakat, we make dua, and then we go to the bus. And before the bus move, then we said, Nawaitul Umrah wa ahramtu biha lillahi ta'ala, or labbaik Allahumma al-Umrah. Why is it? Because before you make intention, all the restriction of Umrah, is not a play yet. Because as soon you said Nawaitul Umrah, khalas, begin to mention what is forbidden after that, right? So it's better to make intention immediately before you leave the bus, inshallah. So intention, and then you go to Makkah, go to the hotel, you take rest a little bit, and then you do Umrah. The first thing you do Umrah is Tawaf, right? 7 times, right? We make in detail, inshallah. Okay. So when you the first time enter Makkah, it is sunnah to do Tawaful Qudum. Tawaful Qudum. Like when you enter the masjid, you do Tahiyatul Masjid. But because you are now performing Umrah, so you don't need to do twice. Just intention the same. Nawaitu Tawaf al-Qudum wa Tawaf al-Umrah lillahi ta'ala. So it's the same 7 times. If you come to the masjid, right, for Fajr for example, it is sunnah, right? But you can also combine, especially because 2 minutes, 3 minutes you're going to pray, right? So you can make intention Tahiyyah and Qabliyatul Fajr. So sunnah, some sunnah we can combine, right? Even some ulama said, if you're going to make up for Ramadan and you pray 6 Shawwal, so your intention for make up Ramadan, also the 6 of Shawwal. Yeah. So 7 times. And then Sa'i between Safa and Marwa, right? And then shaving head or trimming the hair, right? If you are the first time, it is good. It's good to shave. Second time, 2 times, okay, right? Because you need to shave your hair twice. When you do Aqiqah, and then when you do Umrah, or you do the Hajj, right? So that Umrah is done. So that means maybe take over 2 hours. Khalas, right? You take rest, and then if you want to do Umrah again, you don't need to go to Medina again. Just go to where? Masjid Aisha, right? Masjid Aisha, because that's how Aisha when she made Hajj, she have a period, right? So she just made Sa'i, and then when time for Hajj, she went to the Tamim, right? And then so now even the masjid called Masjid Aisha, big masjid. You go there, you pray 2 rakat, you have intention, and then you go the same. You go to Makkah to do the Tawaf and right. So remember that we cannot pass by the Makkah, right, unless you're wearing ihram in the miqat, right? Where our miqat will be? This is our miqat, right? This one come people before Kuala Lamlam, right? That's from Indonesia, from Malaysia, right? If you are from Syria, right, from all this direction, that's you go Bir Ali, right? If you come from Egypt, Rabiq. If you come from Iraq, Al-Juhfa, right? Yeah.
So, we're confused. Where are we going to make ihram? From Medina?
From Medina, yeah.
From Medina. We're going to
Yeah, because you go to Medina first, yeah. Yeah.
Like ihram for Umrah.
Yeah, yeah. Intention, so we make without intention, just wearing ihram, you know, and you go to the masjid, the Bir Ali, pray 2 rakaat, right? And then make intention. Yeah. 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 No, it's better over there. Yeah, ihram is better by Medina. You can choose lots, also cheaper, right? Yeah. Alhamdulillah, when you perform Umrah or you perform Hajj, there is no certain dua that you have to memorize, right? You can read whatever you memorize. You can read Subhanallah, Alhamdulillah, Astaghfirullah. You can read Surah Tabarak, Yasin, whatever you memorize, okay? The only dua that you must to read at this dua, at least once. This is wajib, right? Either Hajj or Umrah, right? So read after me, inshallah. Labbaik Allahumma labbaik, labbaik la sharika laka labbaik, innal hamda wan ni'mata laka wal mulk la sharika lak. لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لك والملك لا شريك لك لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لك والملك لا شريك لك. After Prophet Ibrahim, he built the Kaaba. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asked him to go to the mountain Jabal. He became the palace of the king, right? And Allah said, Ya Ibrahim, call the people. So Ibrahim said, remember on that time only have Ismail and Hajar, but Allah said call people. وَأَذِّن فِي النَّاسِ بِالْحَجِّ يَأْتُوكَ, right? Adhin means proclaim, call. Ibrahim did. On that time, you know, most people still in the form of arwah, spirit, right? So anybody answer that, right? They call the beg, and then they're going to perform the Umrah or Hajj, right? So therefore, when you do Hajj or Umrah, it said labbaik. Labbaik is, you know, when somebody calls somebody in Arabic, and to respond politely, they call labbaik, right? For example, Ya Ali, he could have said Naam, right? Mother told you, what do you want? But he said, Ya Ali. Respect. Remember when Abu Jahl, he brought a lizard? He said, Muhammad, are you prophet? He said, yeah. Can you talk to the lizard? Oh lizard, who am I? And lizard said, Labbaika wa sa'daik annaka Rasulullah. He know how to respond to the person that is important, right? And also this dua is dua of tawheed, right? Innal hamda wan ni'mata, that all the praise, all the blessing is belong to you. It means, Ya Allah, I can come to you, to your house, not because I have money, I'm strong, it's because of you. You selected me, you choose me. This is ni'mah from you, right? And also, sometimes when you are the first time see Kaaba, you feel heba. You feel like, right? So look like wow, it's like gold. I said, no, la sharika lak. You are only stone, right? And alhamdulillah, Allah protected. You know, imagine if Kaaba belonged to Hindu, people going to worship that, right? So even we are in Kaaba, we said, wow, right? So therefore, the first thing when you see Kaaba, what you do? Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, La ilaha illallah, Allahu Akbar. And remember, this dua, Labbaik Allahumma Labbaik, only you read before you see the Kaaba. As soon you enter Masjid Haram, it's not allowed to say Labbaik Allahumma Labbaik. You never hear, and you will never hear, right, that people inside the Haram say Labbaik. Khalas, stop talbiyah, right? Said Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, chant with takbir and tahleel, right? As we know that Umrah, anytime you go to tawaf, either tawaf Umrah, or remember that you can make tawaf as much as you can. You know, for example, you come to masjid 2 o'clock, before you pray tahajjud, just make 7 times, bro. But always have to start from Hajar Aswad. The story of Hajar Aswad, when Ibrahim did rebuild the Kaaba, Allah said, Ibrahim, you have to find a stone that different than all the stone that you have in Kaaba, so people can see, can notice, you know, where he came to start the tawaf. And Ibrahim looking for that stone, different stone, but he couldn't find for 1 week. And he said to Ismail, let me try this today. If we cannot find, we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Right? Alhamdulillah, after 1 week, Jibril came. And Jibril brought what? A stone from Jannah. So Hajar Aswad is not stone from this wood, from Jannah. And Allah let Ibrahim Ismail to work hard first. Right? Then Ibrahim put that Hajar Aswad. When Ibrahim did put it, they were shining. You can see the light in the top. Right? But because after that, lot of mushrikun, disbeliever, they're doing the tawaf and touching that, Allah cover up. Right? The shining, the light of the... So therefore in the hadith said, one of the sign of the hour, before Allah leave the Kaaba, right, Allah will bring that shining. And there's 3 ways to start the tawaf. Sunnah, if you can kiss, that's impossible now. Right? So start by kissing, right? Bismillah, Allahu Akbar. Or you touch it. Or if not, just like this. Because the Prophet Muhammad said, Hajar Aswad Yaminullah. Hajar Aswad is the right hand of Allah. Right? So therefore, when you say like this, that means what? Like you shake Allah's hand. Right? So therefore, it's very important to know the wisdom behind everything. So you can feel it. Not like this, no. Right? You know, sometimes you love your husband, you love somebody and die, and you find something that belong to him and said, right? Right. And then one day, Umar bin Khattab was looked to the Hajar Aswad, and no, you are nothing. You are only stone. If the Prophet did not kiss you, I will not kiss you. And Ali, radiallahu anhu, was behind him. I said, Umar, no, it's not only stone. I remember the Prophet Muhammad said, this stone will become what? Witness in the judgment. It will become what? Witness for you. So when somebody going to put in hellfire, Allah, no, don't put in hellfire. He came to your house. Right? Subhanallah, Hajar Aswad. And then Sa'i from Safa and Marwa. What does Safa mean? Pure and clean. Right? Marwa mean result. like water. The story of Safa Marwa is a story of who? Hajar. Hajar, the baby was crying, there's no water. She stood up and started walking, looking for what? Water. But she chose from where? From Safa. Pureness. What's sa'i mean? An effort, struggling. Right? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants to teach us, be like Hajar. When you start something, start from what? From pureness. Right? You're going to make business. Not just borrow money from the bank. You're going to marry. Not like many people just go looking for a woman outside or on disco. No. Start from what? Pureness. Because when you are pure, end it with the marwa. With the good result. Right? So, walking from Safa to Marwa, remember the story of who? Hajar. Question to you. Her walking produced result or not? No. Right? Because after 7 times, where's the water come from? Not from her effort, from helpless baby. Like this, and result come out. Right? But there's also as a result of who? Of the effort and sincerity of who? Hajar. When you do something and you are sincere and you depend on Allah, the result not only for you, also for the others. Because Zamzam not only benefit for Hajar and Ismail, but for who? For us. You know, very interesting. How many 7 wonders in the world? 7 wonders, right? Like pyramid and right. And this is more wonder, because until now, if you could dig it down, you didn't find water, only in that area, right? Restriction of ihram, right? So that means after you make intention, you cannot do the following, right? Intercourse and all matter leading to it. If you're husband wife, right? So you have to be careful. Committing sin that cause a man to deviate from path of obedience to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? Umrah, Hajj, right? All the ritual of them is easy. Tawaf easy, sa'i easy. What's difficult? To be patient. فَمَنْ فَرَضَ فِيهِنَّ الْحَجَّ فَلَا رَفَثَ وَلَا فُسُوقَ وَلَا جِدَالَ فِي الْحَجِّ. 3 things you cannot do. Number 1 is rafath, that between husband and wife. And then fusuq. Fusuq means either you, what you call, say bad word, call name, right? Hurting somebody. Wala jidala, even argument, right? And most people, they are, mashallah, when it comes to tawaf sa'i, they're successful. When it comes to be patient, to be in control, that's the most difficult in Hajj. So therefore, if you go to Hajj, go to Umrah, if you're not ready to be patient, if you are temper, right, this is the best time to be in control. Disputing, arguing, or fighting with companion, servant of others. You will find always something, because in America, you always have everything organized. Cross you, right? Even in tawaf, people sometimes push you. There's one lady, you know, she make tawaf, and then one of student from Medina, right? And he hit her. He hit him. And he said, I wasn't here even yesterday. Right? People revenge in this religion. And you cannot wearing sound cloth, such as shirt, hooded, robes, cloak, underpants, right? Clothes dyed with nice fragrance, shoes, sour slippers. So that means the shoes for men or slipper had to be the ankle and the toes is open, right? Any shoes that cover the ankle and the toes, you cannot wearing it. If you're wearing it, you have to pay them, right? That means you have violated the restriction. As for woman, she may wear all of above, but she is forbidden to use perfume cloth, a veil that cover the face and the glove, right? So if the sister, for example, she used to wearing hijab, so during the ihram, she cannot do that. Clipping nails, because sometimes some people have custom like this. You cannot during ihram. Yeah. Shaving or cutting or removing hair by any means from the head, or because people sometimes they have custom to, like some men like this. Some, I'm sorry, so you have to be careful during the using perfume on body or clothes by a man or woman. Because remember, when you're wearing ihram, sometimes you go down, you go ride in the bus, and you're going to pass a lot of store. Sometimes the people are selling, it's good. Right? Try to put the perfume something. Contracting marriage or acting on behalf of others, acting as a guardian for someone. Right? That's during your ihram. Brother, can you be wali for me? I'm interested in this woman. No, you cannot do that. When you are Hajj and Umrah, you have to forget about our body, our appearance, right? What is permitted to be muhrim? Remember, we have mahram and muhrim. What's mahram? Mahram, the woman you cannot marry. Your mother, right? Your aunts. When you are wearing the ihram. Taking bath or changing clothes, right? But be careful, you cannot you use the shampoo or the soap that have fragrance, right? Covering the face, because something hot, people sometimes forget. Yeah? And also something people forget, when men wearing ihram and hot just like this, yeah. Women are allowed to wear shoes. Yeah, it's better you wearing shoes that you can walk easily. Don't wearing shoes when you get married like, hi, cut. Right? Cupping or opening abscess, pulling a tooth, or cutting a vein. So because we are sick, you can go to the doctor. So this is something that is allowed during you are muhrim, but it's better to avoid it.